You don't have to go and sleep in somebody's house to show that. No, just sleep in your house. Yeah. For Ruto to go in ODM, it will be the most counterproductive thing. It will hit them badly. Their opponents will really work on them. Lakini sio kwa ukora, sio kwa ujanja, sio kwa uongo, sio kwa uoga, sio kwa usungura mjanja.
A very good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Candid Talk here on Herman Manyora's YouTube channel. My name is Evan Sokinyi. We're still looking at everything taking place in the country post the passing on of former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga. I'm here with Professor Herman Manyora. Prof, how are you?
I'm good. Yes.
I've seen a number of...
I'm just reading here, somebody telling me, Luos think you hate them. But I'm a Luo. How can I hate Luos?
Why do they think that?
Because of the things I've been saying of late. I'm just calling out pretenders.
Okay.
Hypocrites.
Pretenders and hypocrites.
Cowards.
Those who are singing the government. They're saying that you're actually spitting on their faces at this time of grief.
No. I'm mourning Baba more than they are mourning Baba. They know it.
And Baba was very close to you.
Many times I've locked myself in the room just to cry. And there's nothing I want. I want nothing. I don't want a position. I don't want money. So I'm just mourning a friend.
By the way, when and how did you meet the first time?
Those are long stories. Baba has been around for a long time. And I've been here for... I'm not that close to Raila, by the way. Yeah. You don't need to be very close to somebody to be friends with him. To feel them when they die.
But I would see quite a number of times you'd make calls here and you would be talking, having all that conversation. That's true. Yeah. So there must be some sort of a beginning to the kind of relationship that you had with him.
No, that's not important. What is important is nobody should think I hate them because I'm speaking my mind. No.
Okay. Let's get to the conversation. The ODM leaders are still continuing with the grieving session, and of course everybody's mourning in their own way, but I would like us to pick something here very important from the ODM, one of the deputy party leaders, of course, that is Simba Arati, who was actually speaking during Mashujaa Day celebrations back at Kisii, and he is calling upon the President William Ruto to actually come on and join ODM party. And he's even pledged, and he said that if he does that, then they'll be more than glad to make him the flag bearer in the next general elections. That is the discussion that we are having this fine evening here. Is it actually possible for President William Ruto to fold the UDA party and decide to go and join the Orange Democratic Movement party, as some of the leaders are now putting it?
Yes, it's possible. Why not? It's possible. So the law stipulates that if a party winds up, the members who remain in that party are free to join another party or to be independent. They cannot lose their seats. So if UDA winds up, but why go that long route? They can form a coalition. And the law again allows for post-election coalitions. So ODM can join Kenya Kwanza.
In this case,
Ruto can be the Kenya Kwanza presidential candidate supported by ODM.
In this case, we are looking at the pre-election kind of...
No, pre-election is over. Now we are looking at post-election.
Because what we are witnessing here, of course, our focus is on 2027.
If they were in 2027,
that is what I'm talking about pre-election.
2027, it will be pre.
Yeah.
If it happens now, it is post.
But then, of course, we are not focusing on the last general elections. We are focusing on the one for 2027, and that is why
we may also be focusing on the here and the now.
And that is why that is why Simba Arati is talking of making him the flag bearer in the next general election.
It's possible.
So we are talking about.
But what will it be? What will they be saying? What is Simba Arati saying? Is not making sense.
Why are you saying that it's not?
You see, you can't look outside there and say, oh, it's Allah. Ni mchana. Sisi wote tunajua ni mchana. So what is Simba Arati saying? It will be the same thing. It will just the same thing as ODM supporting Raila. So what's the difference?
The same thing as ODM supporting Raila?
He says, yeah, there will be no difference.
So make me understand this. What would actually work for President William Ruto, because already he has his own party, that is the UDA.
Yes.
And most likely we're going to see the influence of this particular party reduced to the Rift Valley region,
Yes.
owing to the fact that DCP is actually making a lot of inroads and making a lot of noise in the mountain.
Yes.
So we may assume that the influence of UDA will actually dwindle in that particular side of the country. So if it is this way, would it be proper for him to just decide and say, now, in order for us to move forward, let's just decide and fold UDA, and then...
It's possible. I've already answered that.
Yes, you've answered it.
From a legal point of view, it's possible.
Uh-huh.
Even if it's a political move, it is still possible. But it is the hypocrisy I'm talking about, the pretensions I'm talking about.
Would you advise him
It
to
is
do that?
taking people for fools. Because people can see it for what it is. Yeah. Why not just proceed to support him? You think you do that, people are so...
And that is why I'm wondering.
That's why
I'm wondering, because based on the kind of assertions that I've been hearing from certain leaders, including the party chairperson, Gladys Wanga, he says that Baba left them in the broad-based arrangement. And therefore, they've decided that they would still stick with...
Those are the cowards I'm talking about. People like Gladys Wanga.
Yes.
They are cowards.
If at all
anybody who says Baba told him, everybody is saying Baba told him something. We can also say Baba told us things. We have also talked to him before. So that's nonsense.
What did he tell you?
No. If I had a conversation with Baba, that is a private conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, why would I try to show that I know Baba? Watu wanajitokeza na mapicha nini? Nonsense.
So
the idea is that is cowardly. Kina Gladys Wanga, they are cowards. They are simply cowards.
Okay.
Let me explain.
Why are you saying so?
You are entitled to your own opinion. You don't need to apologize to anybody to have your opinion if you are Gladys Wanga. You are perfectly in order to have your own opinion. I say, according to me as Gladys Wanga, the best course of action for us now that Baba is gone is for us to remain with Ruto. Perfectly in order. Don't be a coward. Don't try to apologize. Don't try to explain to anybody. Number two, as the chair of ODM, you can try to influence ODM through its organs and convince ODM, the leadership of ODM. We as ODM are better off working with Ruto where Baba left us for this and this reason. That's what people like Wanga should do, and Opio and I. But they are being cowardly. They are lying that Baba told them. Why is this? Why are they being cowards?
By the way,
and they are perfectly in order to express their opinion about the way forward after Baba dies, where to go. Do we remain with Ruto or not? They are in order. They are entitled to their opinion. They can also convince the rest of the party leadership that we are better off pursuing this path. Just as Sifuna tries to convince them otherwise. Finally, they will agree on something.
okay.
And then move forward as a party.
So where did...
Lakini hii ukora na cowardice na conmanship wawache.
But my question
So if I say that and people say I hate Luo, so be it. I'm also a Luo. I don't know how I will hate myself.
We are talking of a situation whereby it's either being in government or being in the opposition. So according to you, where did Baba leave them?
Baba left them working with Ruto in some loose arrangement. Yeah.
So
It's
Baba-
a loose.
so-
It's
so-
loose.
So Baba left them in the broad-based
Yes, government.
That's
Now,
so you
now
call
that
loose.
Baba is not there, because that was a Baba thing. That was not an ODM thing. Baba tried to sell the idea to ODM. But it's a Baba thing. Now that Baba is there, is not there, the politics of the country completely changed. New dynamics kick in. Now, in light of the new changes and the new dynamics, how does ODM handle itself? That's the question on the table. And sooner than later, the question of whether or not to remain in broad-based will have to be answered. To be or not to be, that's my next video. To be or not, to be, that's the question. To be a member for ODM to continue being in broad-based or to walk out, or to be there until 2027 and then chart a new path? That is the question. You cannot address such a fundamental question involving such a big party like ODM through cowardice, through conmanship.
Why are you referring to this particular arrangement loose?
It is loose because it has, even Raila himself was unable to explain it. Even the Secretary General, he said he doesn't have in his vocabulary, he doesn't understand this mongrel called broad-based. Even Baba himself was unable. He has been having shifting positions over the issue. And finally, when he gave Kinopio and he called them experts. He had loaned them. He has never come to saying that he's part of government. So it is loose. It's not tight. And I suspect Ruto and Baba could have been getting to a point where they are going to have a much more elaborate relationship. Well-defined, well-structured. I suspect that's where they were headed. I'm not saying Baba ever told me. On the contrary, in fact, Baba always avoided the issue of broad-based whenever I was with him. Apart from the first time he explained to me what had happened. No, he took me through. He knew I was concerned. And he took me through elaborately what happened. I think he did that when this Obasanjo issue took place in Mombasa. He explained to me. Remember Mount Kenya Safari Club, Mombasa, blah, blah. And then when this broad-based thing came, also he took me through. Because he knows I have questions, I have concerns. But other than that, we meet, we take our fish, and that's it.
So at that point, when we look at the broad-based arrangement and how it came to be, definitely the engineer behind this, the person with whom the president was negotiating is His Excellency, the former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga. In his
now that he's not there,
yes, now that
the party will have to ask itself, what's the way forward? And I'm saying, there would be nothing wrong with ODM deciding that they want to continue working with Ruto. There will be nothing wrong with ODM deciding as a party they will support Ruto in 2027. According to me, there's nothing wrong. I may not agree with it myself. Many people may not agree with it. But that will be the party position. What I'm against is guys trying to lie that Baba aliwaambia.
Okay.
Walisikia wapi? Kwani Baba, they think we don't know Baba and how he works.
Okay, so back then you used
because Baba is still present with us. Don't forgive our using the present tense. Only the physical Baba went. Baba, the spirit is still around. Yeah. So
back then you used to say Baba is ODM and ODM is Baba.
To the extent in which we play our politics in that manner, yes. But ODM is a party with very elaborate structures. So I want these people to invoke the constitution and those structures and answer the question of to be or not to be. I'm going to explain on Saturday. To be or not?
Not to be.
Lakini sio kwa ukora, sio kwa ujanja, sio kwa uongo, sio kwa uoga, sio kwa usungura mjanja. Gladys Wanga is the chairman. Opiyo Wandayi is a senior member of the party. Mbadi is a senior member of the party. Was even the chairman for a long time. They will have to convince their colleagues within the leadership of ODM that let us maintain the relationship where Baba left us.
And Oburu?
It's their work to convince their colleagues in the leadership of ODM. Not to come up with games. To kill the party which Baba built.
Oburu Odinga is now the acting party leader of this party.
I doubt it was done well, but that's for them. I'm not a member of ODM, by the way.
Do you think he has the capacity to make the kind of calls that Raila was actually making, the kind of calls and moves and everything?
Of course, Raila was Raila. I have told people, stop trying to look for somebody who can replace Raila because you cannot get now.
Okay.
Maybe in the future.
Let's get back to where we were. We were talking about this kind of where Baba left them and then the kind of conversations that they are actually having. And that is where I was actually wondering, instead of trying to lure President William Ruto to come and join the ODM formally, because they are saying here that, look, you are among the founding members of this particular party, so this is your home, you can still come back. What would be easier, working with him in that particular arrangement that you talked about, or just having him within? I think you are perhaps you have missed my point. I'm trying to say I've understood.
I like people who are courageous enough to take a stand.
You've also said that it's possible for William Ruto to fold his own party and join ODM.
But those are games, and Kenyans
and that is why I'm asking.
No, Kenyans will see the games for what they are. And it's irritating. That's very irritating to try and play with the people as if they are children. Small children, not even grade 3 children. PP is called PP1 and PP2. It's very bad. It's very annoying.
Very annoying.
To do that is to take us for fools. We will know what they are doing. Why not just come up and say, look here, we have looked around. We have looked at the juncture where this country finds itself. We've looked at the impact of our leader's death. And we think in the best interest of this country and our party, we need support William Samoei Ruto. And they convince the people of Nyanza. And I don't think they need a lot of convincing. Yeah. But if they continue with these childish games, they will kill the party, and they will, with it, they will kill the legacy of the man we all loved.
What do you think would be the effect of him now joining this particular party? Would it actually kill ODM, as you're saying here?
Why would he join? It is
why
like,
not? Why won't he
you
join
see, joining ODM is a game. People see it for what it is. Let me tell you this. Human beings feel very bad when they see that you are trying to deal with them as if instead of brain they have porridge in their head. It's a very annoying thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to tell you, if you interact with me and I can see your games, I see through them, then I ask myself, sure, does Evans think I'm a kid? Why is he talking to me as if I were a kid? That's not good. What they should work on is something that can sell. If ODM wants to work with UDA, the law allows them to merge. The law allows them to collapse either party. The law allows them to form a coalition. Now, which is the most sensible thing?
Yes.
If you are not playing with people's brains. You think by doing small games, people will buy it. Oh, Ruto has now joined ODM. You think that can sell to people today? Instead of doing that, create a structure that accommodates ODM and UDA. And the law is there to be used to do that. You come up with a coalition where ODM is a coalition party, UDA is a coalition party, and if there are others, they are in between. That makes sense. But if you say, my friend, you don't have to go and sleep in somebody's house to show that. No, just sleep in your house. Yeah. For Ruto to go in ODM, it will be the most counterproductive thing. It will hit them badly. Their opponents will really work on them.
Why? The people who are arguing on the other side and are saying him joining ODM would then assure him of totally, completely and irreversibly inheriting the kind
narrative itakuwa kwamba ukwani
Raila
narrative itakuwa kwani Wajaluo ni watu wajinga kiasi hii. That will be the narrative. And then it immediately, and you know I keep advising these people for free. I think I should stop it. They should pay me. The narrative will be about Luos being cheap to that extent.
Okay.
Which is wrong, because I'm a Luo, and I don't think we are cheap. We are the most brilliant people in this country. But worse, it will leave Ruto with the Luos alone. His opponents will very easily sell the narrative of, okay, those people want to be alone, watch okay. So it will be two against the rest. And those two are not even strong. To be very honest, we Luos, we are not that many. Are we many? And we Luos, let me tell you, and this is through you, I'm telling Ruto and his Luo partners. Less than 50% of Luos will vote in 2027. Especially if they go in that direction. Ya kucheza na akili za watu. They'll get a 43% voter turnout. It will not help Ruto.
Okay.
before you remove a few Gen Zs that will vote elsewhere. So, do you know if they go in this route, Kinambadi will not give Ruto more than 600, 700,000 votes.
So you're saying that
it's not far-fetched. They gave Raila 1.4 only. 700,000 did not vote. You can imagine how many more will not vote this time. They will not get to... A million is a dream. But if they work with the community and the other Kenyans and try to convince people, there is merit in supporting Ruto. And make a case for it. Ruto will get many votes from Nyanza. From Luo Nyanza. And those votes will not block other votes. But if you go there, that, and like somebody woke me up with that question today from some radio station, that Ruto could join ODM. I said, okay. But you know what? That issue will be in the courts forever. I can just see it going to court.
Why should it actually go to any court?
I can see it.
This is anybody, like any other Kenyan.
ODM members
who decides to join ODM.
I can see ODM members going. In fact, this issue of ODM is going to be in court for quite a while now, from now. That's why I love ODM. I'm not a member. You can check with the registrar. I loved Raila Odinga. I love democracy. But I will tell you this. If they go the way they are going, they will kill that party. And they will do a lot of disservice to their friend William Ruto.
So having President William Ruto running on an ODM ticket in 2027,
it's inconceivable.
Saying it's inconceivable.
Inconceivable, and if it happens, it will be the worst mistake. Nothing will destroy Ruto's chance more than that.
And lose,
because it will mean it will isolate the Luo and the Kalenjin.
And therefore, you will doom in that.
Sasa Wakale na Wajaluo wako na kura ngapi?
But
tuambiane, saa ingine tunaambiana ukweli wewe. Tuambianage ukweli saa ingine. Kwani wako na kura? Kwani hizo kura zinafichwa ama zile tunajua? Siziko tu.
When we talking about
tukiingia hapa tunaziona tu. Hizi kura hizi za Rift Valley na za sisi zinajulikana ziko hapa kwa
sababu ODM only limited to the Luo region. Definitely we
But that's what you are doing. If you do that, you remove all the rest. You cannot play a game like that without chasing away Kina Sifuna and the rest.
Even the one who was making this assertion is Akisi. Simbarati. It's not a Luo.
That's
so on the other side,
Kenya hii ukisikia kitu iko kwa kona inakuja.
They're looking at a situation whereby when Ruto comes to the other side, then he has the whole of coast. He has
which coast? No, actually that will alienate all of them. I'm telling you.
So it is a bad.
You know, me, I'm a good person.
Yes.
It's because of this being good that I give free advice, which other people are selling and making a living out of. So mimi na mdomo yangu hii naongea tu bure. Bure ni kwamba hiyo game haitasaidia Ruto. It will isolate the Luos and the Kalenjin.
Okay.
Which is not a good thing. We want to live in a country where you move all corners of this country and you get votes hata kama ni kidogo kidogo across the country. That is how a country should be. Because we are multi-ethnic, multicultural, but the same people. So we should not make moves that isolate certain corners of the country. Yeah. That will be a wrong move. Let ODM remain a united party that is in Mombasa, Kwale, Mandera, Vihiga, and everywhere else. Okay? Let them make a decision. I don't even think it's a very difficult decision.
So
in honor of Baba. I don't see it being very difficult for people to continue working with Ruto in honor of Baba.
Okay.
If you know how to sell if they know how to sell the idea, to explain the idea. So this is where we find ourselves. We have this choice and this choice. Kama tulipenda Baba, mbona tusikamilisha safari yake? At least between now and 2027. Very few people refuse. Lakini wakaanza ukora, waanza kutupa kina Sifuna, kina Babu, na kutupa nje, na nini, na kufanya vitu chini ya meza, usiku, fulani amepewa icheo. They will not go far. Na ninawapenda. Nataka nimalizie kwamba rafiki wangu Paul, tell Luos I love them because I'm a Luo. But the greatest of my love was for Raila Odinga and for this country. Let us not do any of these things, these cheap things people are already beginning to do, that will soil the legacy of Raila Odinga. ODM is part of Raila's legacy. ODM is part of our democracy. To puncture ODM is to puncture our own democracy. And to destroy the legacy of Raila Odinga. And you saw how much the man was loved, surely. Do we need to tell Kenyans that people loved Raila? From that Wednesday when he died up to today, is there any need of using words to say that people loved Raila? Why would you want to destroy the legacy of a man like that? A man so loved. Why? For narrow, selfish interests? Because in this maneuvering here and there, utarushua kamilioni ngapi hapa? Nonsense. Let us honor Raila Odinga. Yeah.
Well, that is it from Professor Herman Manyora here. The ODM fraternity are insisting that they will either be the government itself or rather be in government. That is being part of the government. You can weigh in and tell us. Prof is saying that President William Ruto formally joining that party would be a very big blunder. What do you have to say? If at all you're watching us here for the first time, kindly subscribe to our channel here and stay tuned to some of our programs that will be coming up next year with Jadiel Kabiro as well as Richard Mwenja. Allow me to stop for now till we have this conversation again. Have yourself a lovely day. My name is Evans Okinyi.